How you feeling, Leigh?
Tired, mate. Extremely tired. I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't. You know, it's an hard graft, but it's for the greater cause. This stage of camp, you know, it's putting everything together. There's a lot of information to get my head around, as well as the grueling sessions, the fitness ones, and sparring. It's all going off, but feeling good. Obviously, it's third fight on the spin this year, so it's just the norm. Back on it, back in the run of the mill. Obviously, it's hard. Like, if it was easier, everyone would do it. That's what Brennan used to say all the time. But I do enjoy it. I do love it. I don't love feeling tired all the time and constantly have no energy to do all the things outside the gym. But it's only for a short period of time, and it's all for the fight night to get the win over the line. No, yeah, I am in the gym pretty much all the time. I'll only have a few weeks here and there. Don't get me wrong, I've had my downtime, I've had my breaks and that, but it's only a few weeks at a time. The Lara rematch, I felt like I'd not left the gym. I felt like having that quick turnaround and staying in the gym and fighting regular, it gave me something else. It gave me it literally was like I boxed a few weeks ago. And it's the same with this one, straight back out, had my little break, straight back in the gym. I think momentum serves me well.
Listen to me in the rematch.
Right, so. Right, it's alright, mate.
Straight shots.
Catch there, right up, back left
I think the activity's been great for Leigh Wood. A lot of people criticised the types of challenges that we put in front of him and how active those challenges have been in front of him. But I think each performance has progressed, and I think that's been key for him. I think that throughout his career he had a lot of spells where he was inactive. He's in a great position, and he's here to capitalise on it. He's not getting any younger, so for him to have these big fights, it's important that he gets his rest, but he lives the right life, trains properly, rests, recovers, eats well, looks after himself. He's able to do that. I think that's a huge part of it.
How have you developed and progressed as a fighter compared to the Leigh Wood who first walked through the doors here?
Oh, it seems like a decade away, to be honest. Is it 5 fights now with them? Yeah, completely different fighter, completely different mindset towards boxing, completely new way of doing things, and it works. And I can't thank Ben enough, and Lee Wiley and Barry for everything they've gave me, the opportunities they've gave me to go and do what I do. 2020, I think, literally had weeks before the British title, and it was like I didn't quite know what I was doing. The way Ben worked and Lee and Barry, it was just like I took a chance and I just listened. I thought, even if I don't get it, which I didn't at the time, I'm just going to listen and do what I need, do what I'm told, because I haven't really got another option. If I lose this fight, you know, it'd be very hard to come back from. It'd be second chance at a British title. You don't really normally get a third. And I just listened and did what I needed to do, and it paid off. And then bit by bit, the more time I spent down here, the more I get it, things click, and now I'm flying.
When Leigh first came, there was a little bit of resistance to our approach. I think it was like, we all addressed, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is okay, you need to adjust this, you need to adjust that, you need to do this, you need to do that. And at first there was a little bit of resistance for Leigh, but luckily I think he was at a point in his career where it was almost like, if I don't, like, what have I got to lose if I don't commit to it? So I'm just gonna go with it. And then scenarios occurred in the first fight that we had together that we had talked about and worked on, and I think he was like, actually there's something in this.
Was there a moment you can remember where the penny dropped?
I think it was the Zukam fight. I was in the other room before we extended to this gym, part of the gym, and I got a text, I think it was, about the fight, and I said to Ben, and he had a look, he went, you don't need to spar a lot for this fight, and I was like...
After the camp before, I actually gave him loads of sparring, loads and loads of sparring.
Honestly, I sparred about, I can't even remember how many rounds for that British title. I sparred more for that British title than all my other previous title fights put together. And then he's telling me I don't need to spar up for this fight. And I was thinking, hey.
We went through some drills, and then that, again, certain scenarios that we worked on occurred in that fight. And then obviously other fights are happening throughout, and he's seeing us work on things, and then those things happen in the fight, and the confidence just grows, obviously.
And then as that camp progressed and my drills clicked together with the 2 or 3 spars that I did have, it just clicked. There's more to boxing than actual fighting and throwing punches, and now I get it. Yeah, so I always pretty much eat clean. Like I said, I had them few weeks where when I see my kids and I take them to Casper's and have some desserts and bits and bobs, but I do try and eat clean, because even if I don't eat, if I'm not fighting and I don't eat clean, I don't feel great. I beat myself up a little bit, and I don't feel full of energy and tired all the time. So yeah, I do my own diet. I've done my own diet since I can remember, since turning pro, and just something where the more you do it, the more experience you get. I studied sport at college as well, so that helps. This could be my last fight, by the way. It is hard to beat. I do everything right. I live well. Like I said, in between camps, I live well. I diet really well. I do it right. I take the right amount of water out. I get my body fat to the right place. But even doing all the things right, it's still hard to make. This could be my last fight for the week, unless there's a really good offer on the table to do it one more time. This could be my last time at featherweight. I am a big featherweight, if not one of the biggest featherweights in the world. I get in the ring pretty big, and it takes its toll, you know. Time after time, it gets harder and harder. Then, especially last time when I was making weight, and then someone come in my room, Eddie come in my room and was like, yeah, he's not making weight. I was fuming, and I had a bit to go. Just like, you know, I said to myself, not again, but one more time. It's a massive fight. It's a massive opportunity. Win this fight. You know, my dream fight is literally around the corner. I don't know if at the City Ground, or being when I win this fight, will be at featherweight.
Lots of fighters out there, probably up and coming fighters or other fighters that haven't achieved as much as they have, that will look and go, I'm better than them. In what way? You might have more talent, whatever people we call talent. You might associate yourself with having more talent, but you haven't achieved what they've achieved. Why? Because the lads, the discipline, the character they've got has taken them to these places.